Hello everybody, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more Horizon Zero Dawn. My brain was just like, nah. But it is 5 o'clock in the morning and I've been up all night long. We have been exploring the deep secrets of the Earth quest and this bunker down here, which is the Zero Dawn production facility. So this is where it all came from. Oh, I just realized we have a lot more of this place to go. Dang, I hope we get some more answers, because like we're not that deep in here and they've already given us a lot. Make your selection. You are now in possession of the information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn. Classified far above top secret, as such we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise, and you should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family or 2 persons of your choosing will be transferred to the asylum sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. That's cool. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Wow. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the feral plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned to detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Oh shit. Euthanization. Fucking choice they had to throw out. Medical euthanasia. I can never pronounce that word right when I read it, but it's like killing due with drugs and stuff. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available, and a 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt to participate or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice or if you have further questions. Ooh. I mean, I'd participate. Fuck it. I'll do my part the best I could. I mean, 80 hours a week, I mean, you go for it. No guarantees, but... counselor's guidelines too. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly without additional coercion. Oh, know that fucking word. Coercion. No. It's when you like force someone to do something or manipulate them to, and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chance of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objective as normal. Even admirable responses emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but of terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of the loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation, acknowledge that while the reward of the asylum is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to re-review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. Significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanization. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent. When the procedure is scheduled to take place, no one will be euthanized against his or her will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision date occurs. I mean, it's the end times, man. Like, hard fucking decisions, just they need to get made. And, like, you just gotta deal. There's no kind of way around it. This is how humans are electing to continue terrestrial life on the planet Earth. You're either with it or against it.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium.
It's Elysium. I've been saying it wrong. Rip.
That there could be atonement.
Be careful and not get yourself removed. Couches, man. I want to get one of these. Like, to be in that good a shape after 1,000 years of sitting here with rot and shit dripping on you and wet and moist and everything. Impressive.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Wow.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
I mean, the no judgment is fine, but you're given a chance to preserve our race. To possibly be the only life that survives and maintains our planet, possibly our entire solar system, and possibly the galaxy, the universe, like, and you just fuck it, throw life out. That's a bit much to me, and I don't...
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you know? Get your hands off me!
Greeny more, my friend. You do not have the choice or the luxury.
Medical wing inaccessible.
Okay. Hi. Doesn't exactly look inaccessible. I can kind of creep through here. This is where they did the final deed. Not look like a pretty room. Or is that like their incineration furnace to remove the bodies of the people that chose not to continue on with this hard times trial kind of deal thingy? Pick up stranded shackles. What? Just a resource? Purple though. Special items. This mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants. Shackles made from unknown smooth material. Interesting. Very interesting. All pointed back here. Don't see any of the glowy bits. Okay. Get out of here. Did this room, did this room. It's kind of like a one-way trip down there. I did back here, right? There's a little... That's just the auditorium. Okay. It's gotta be thorough. Looking for the next fight.
Intruder! Get her!
About to get low.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Oh, you could see me there for a second, buddy, tonight. Ooh, you are actually fired. Or is that not all through? Whoa. Fire belt, I swear, is just OP. Okay. Why are there so many heavy weapon dudes down here? How'd you get through the vents with that thing in your hand? It don't make no sense.
You provoked us.
Just using fireworks, not that special. Okay, that was almost bad. Really want to do this? Oh, wait, you dead, bro.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just be my focus.
Okay. Those are us, but I do want to make more, so I'm ready for the next things. But now, we're gonna do this room. Fly crate. God, this thing. Nothing much. I don't know why I had escape there. I always just want to interact with these things.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn?
Sign me up.
Sign me up.
Hell yeah. Feel you. Oh, cowboy.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale.
Yeah, you could say
There's
that.
so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
It's a good way to think about it. I agree with her. That should be done. Should spread. Should keep things alive and going. I want this. What is this? Is this just, does he die up in the wall?
I'll take this.
Oh, I don't want your fire starter. Oh, search the Karja who has blue on him. He's dead in the wall. Oh yeah, I should be doing this in here. I don't see anything. Nothing there. Yellow.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then...
Nothing.
Nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Well, at least you chose to do the right thing. You're just kind of going through all the combinations of options that everyone could have chosen. I think that's everything in this part of the base, though. Don't see anything left. I'm just being super thorough in here. I'm super engaged in this. Not running past anything there. Supply crate upstairs. Got the locks. They're locked up. Okay. Let's power all these guys up, I guess.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
That's one. What the hell? Tell you, I didn't want to use a pot there, but thank you, game. It's down. The other one was right? Yeah, okay.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
You up?
There's a part missing.
Hey,
Maybe there's a storage
I'm done
area
with
nearby.
Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out. Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me.
We already
Parker
heard
out.
that. So this one's broken and it's missing a piece. So I need to go to storage and find a new emitter based on that little thing. We are in storage now. Way up. That is the emitter. No dialogues in here right now. Okay. Oh. They don't have like full-size doors.
Found one. Looks intact.
It's good. Suck if it wasn't intact, I tell you what. Let's say there was a supply crate up here. Yeah, okay. Not crazy. Nothing else? No? Don't look like it. Due to install.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
You said everything was backward, so if this doesn't work, it means I need to reverse all of those arrows. Is the last one up? Okay, so that's not working. Oh, yeah, I get it. So when they say reverse, that one's down. This one's, because like even the console's upside down, where you see how Pharaoh's upside down? That makes sense. So that is actually up. That's that way. And this one should be down.
That did it.
There we
Door
go.
should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Either way, everyone, we are out of time for this episode. So I do appreciate y'all stopping by. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. And I will see you all in the next episode. Digfig out. Click on the cards and watch the content front to back. I say it every episode. It's the #1 thing you can do to help a YouTuber. I don't say it every episode.